My issue with this film is a movie like this really needs to stick the landing. It needs to give you that emotional gut punch. And this movie didn't have it. I was waiting and sitting through all these really endearing moments, and I wanted to get to that point where it explodes with that emotion that makes you want to cry. And like I said, it just doesn't happen. It doesn't have that moment like in The Notebook where the tension, and not like horror tension, but like the tension of like you just want these two people, Noah and Allie, to fall back in love. And it gets to that moment on the dock where she runs to him in the rain and she's like, "Why didn't you write me?" And he turns to her and he goes, "I wrote you every day for a year." And it's like that moment, like you're just like it's like a release of like this emotion that just carries over you, and it makes you want to cry, like at the fact that like he never gave up on her, and it just hits you in the feels. Or the moment where she remembers Noah in bed at the end before they both pass away together. It's just that gut-wrenching, heartfelt moment, and this movie was missing that. Don't get me wrong, it ends in a really sweet way, but it was just missing that oomph that got me there. I felt like I was teased the whole time. I was on the edge waiting for that thing to finally send me over, and it just felt like it took a lot of safe routes and didn't delve too deep into things that would really make you want to get emotional. There is one specific scene between Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie where they're in the dark at night on a road right after their car crashes, and they're having a moment where they're kind of having an argument about their future together, and I almost got there, and I felt like that was kind of the moment, but it just, whether it be the writing or the dialogue, it didn't live up to what I wanted it to be. So even though I liked how this movie ended, I felt a little unsatisfied because we've seen this story so many times before in so many different kinds of incarnations, and to retell it, you almost need to have something new to say, and I felt like it didn't. I felt like someone just saw A Christmas Carol and was like, I want to do that, but with two people in love. And in that aspect, if that's all you want, it works. But if you're looking for something deeper that's going to really make you leave the theater kind of an emotional wreck in both a happy and a sad way, this is not going to do it. It lacks that it lacks that climactic scene of the two lovers destined to find each other again. Like there's no grand moment like that. So even though I think overall the movie was good, it's decent, it's not bad, it just felt lacking. And like I said, it left me feeling a little unsatisfied. So I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10.